Green here. Okay, there you go. It's nice and bright. Yeah, it's been raining actually for the past hour, and I'm trying to get because I promised you guys I wanted to do a beef tongue cooking outdoors, and this is it. Check it out. And I've had it on a wood stove. I've been using all the pieces of wood that I actually cut from building a tiny house, and got we got it getting it cooked on the wood stove. It's been on here for almost more like an hour and a half or so. It looks pretty good actually. I did put some apple cider vinegar, Himalayan salt, and that's it. That's all I put. I don't put any herbs or nothing. I was gonna put some oregano, but didn't have time to pick any because it's been raining while I'm actually doing this. But I have to add more water as well too. There we go. We got more wood going. Can you bring your blood pressure down from 145/10 with just taking beetroot? You could, but beetroot won't fix your issue. Won't fix a deficiency. You have to fix a deficiency. That's why I wrote an ebook on how to actually reduce and actually reverse your high blood pressure. Yeah, this is my outdoor wood stove. I haven't installed the one for inside yet. I'm waiting for some parts to come in. That actually delayed, like really bad. I've been waiting almost a month and a half now, and they haven't really shipped it out. So I don't know what's going on. I just want to get it installed at least before July or August, so this way I can test it out. And there's little Duke. Look at his black clouds. It's like raining like crazy right now. My TikTok feed has been pushing these pills on me. The beetroots won't work. The beetroots, all it's gonna do is just vasodilate your arteries, which is fine. It's excellent. But the problem is, if you vasodilate the arteries, it's okay. It lowers your blood pressure. But the problem is, you're never gonna fix the root cause. It's almost like taking medications. Hi there, Maurice. What's you cooking? We're doing some beef tongue. There we go. If you guys can see it, it looks good. It's been on the wood stove for almost about 2 hours. This is gonna be our dinner. Me and Duke. And we'll have some more in the evening. But I have to add more water to the pot because it's almost drying up. Evening, Maurice and all. Hey, how are ya, D? صحتين على قلبك على قلبك. Duke, let's go get some more water for the pot. It's drying up. Question: what are your thoughts on what is that? I can't even. Sipsin? Sorry, maybe something is off. Maybe rewrite that last part. Oh, the sea bug berry and stem cells is bullshit. It does work, not bad, but it's the same thing as eating chocolate or eating raw bone marrow. Why spend money on sea bug berry? It's just very small studies on it, not a whole lot. But does enhance. It's the same thing as you eating raw bone marrow. Would be way cheaper for you. Way cheaper. I know there's a lot of people making supplements in regards to stem cells, but you know, originally we automatically do this to ourselves, where we actually produce our own stem cells from eating proper saturated fats, from getting bone marrow from the butcher, and you know, eating it raw, taking a teaspoon with a little bit of raw honey. That actually activates your stem cells. So what's the point of spending so much money or supporting influencers that they claim, you know, this is what it does, stem cells? Okay, if it does work and it does enhance your stem cells, how, you know, look at that person that is actually selling it. Does he look like he's actually been utilizing it or activating it correctly, or has he been using it for years, or he just stumbled on it from so many companies? They come and actually approach you. And like, for example, I was approached yesterday to sell a specific product. I don't believe in a product. Why should I sell it for them, even if they want to give you hundreds of dollars for it? Soursop and apricot seeds work for cancer patients. I can't really discuss anything about cancer because I could get banned, but if you download my cheat sheet, it does have all the valuable information on there. Are you into The Walking Dead? Oh, I watch it all the time, but I haven't for almost I haven't actually watched TV for almost like couple of years now, 5, 6 years. So I was actually watching it on my phone. If you caught your child can singing Mary, would you accept him or her? Hello, I love dumplings. Cheers to that. Yeah, I'm making beef. It's actually yak. It's yak tongue, but I just gotta add some more water because the water is drying up. So let me get some more water. I already have it ready because I filled up a liter from the spring, from the creek. I know I should actually heat it up a bit, but it's okay. How many cups of coffee have you had today? One, two. I had 2 cups actually, and the thing is, I couldn't sleep last night. We stayed up till about 2 o'clock in the morning. My neighbor was actually it's his birthday, so he's having a party. He invited me over, but I couldn't leave just because Duke was going crazy. And what happened is they actually had fireworks. Fireworks were amazing. Stayed up till about 2 o'clock watching them. Beautiful. Because it was so nice because you actually, everywhere else you watch, it's like pitch black, and all you see is just a colorful of the colors of the fireworks. So they did like a full half-hour straight non-stop, and of course Duke was going like crazy. Give me a second, guys. I just have to put some water for the beef tongue so it doesn't dry up. Just I forgot my napkin in there. There we go. Just so I can open up the cover. Give me a second, guys, so I don't burn myself. The damn thing is hot. There we go. Duke, we're all good. Leave that alone. There you go. We just added about 1 liter of water because it was drying up. How do I grow a beard like yourself? I don't know. Maybe get some. What can you do to actually increase your beard? Get some good eating, some good quality meat. You need some good iron and some good maybe biotin. I don't know. Sabaho, hey, good morning. Where yet? Yak, not yet. Yak. Y-A-C. It's a beef yak. Here, let me show it to you guys. This is what I'm cooking. Let me just grab something to grab it again. Because the whole thing is hot. Boiling hot. It's been on it for about 2 hours now. I do have it on the wood stove outside. There we go. Let me open it up again. There we go. Beef yak is very, very similar. So I have about 3 liters of water in there. There's apple cider vinegar, just so kind of get rid of a little bit of the smell. There's some Himalayan salt. That's it. And once I cut it, it's like nice. It's gonna be like nice and delicious and very juicy, and it's very, very rich in fat, so it's very delicious. And yeah, I'm sitting outside enjoying this beautiful view, and it's raining on me. I don't care about the rain right now. We've been busy, me and Duke, all day. Mussels from Brussels, that could be good. Are there any vitamins for dry skin? Yeah, omega-3, essential fatty acid, DHA, EPA. But what actually makes your skin dry is because you're probably lacking of vitamin C to actually produce proper collagen and elasticity to the collagen. Yak means you. I was asking where you at, but the food looks good too. Oh, I'm in BC. I'm in BC. This is my little off-grid location right now. I'm trying to kind of build my little tiny house. Hey Sanchez, how are you? Here, let's switch the camera so you guys can see where I'm at. So there's the background. There's my little tiny house that I'm trying to build. I have my travel trailer attached to it on the other side, and I'm building a full frame around it. Hopefully I can get most of the stuff done. I know I wanted this summer to actually don't want to spend too much time working, but I end up doing a lot of work, so haven't stopped yet. And the only reason I came by to say hello to you guys, just so we can show you the beef tongue and stuff, because I promised you guys that I was gonna cook one outside. It was nice and hot and got windy and rainy, which is all right. Hi Maurice, how are your plants going? Growing peppers, cucumbers, tomatoes? I don't grow any tomatoes just because they're very highly carcinogenic. Cucumbers, we're attempting to, because it was very, very cold. We didn't really get that many. So I kind of restarted all over again as of last week. And peppers, it's too cold for me to grow the cayenne pepper here. I live in Paradise. Can I come and visit? Oh, 100% you can come and visit anytime. As soon as I'm done my little retreat unit, then you guys can come and stay. 100%. I like living here. It's nice and simple. I don't want no headaches, no issues, nothing. I would love to stay here for the winter if I can finish. I just put the water line underground. I just haven't had time to actually do all the connections and test it out. But I hope it's successful and I hope it does not freeze. We'll have to see how this winter goes, the beginning of the winter. We'll see how it goes. Come on, Duke. Do you know of any supplement that I can take to assist boosting my metabolism and burning fat? You can take berberine, but what actually increases your metabolism is we are all depleted of energy, and energy will actually give the body the strength to actually have a good running metabolism, pretend fatigue, enhance your digestive juices, all that stuff. So your most energy molecule is your mitochondria. So the question is, how do you boost your mitochondria levels? By taking creatine, by taking D-ribose, by taking PQQ, by taking polyphenols. So all these will actually powerhouse your mitochondria. The most important one is going to be your creatine and D-ribose. Once that's actually been activated correctly, and you have a lot of energy cells working with you, not against you, now you can actually start to heal your body. Because without the energy molecules, without actually boosting up your mitochondria, your body's never going to heal. You're always going to take one step forward, 10 steps backward. So it's very, very important to actually re-strengthen that mitochondria. So we're back inside right now. I just put the water, but you can see this wall is done. That wall is done. I was gonna start in the back, but it's been raining and I have all the wood covered. Started doing the front. I finished this section, I finished that section. I was gonna start on the top, and it's raining right now, so I had to put the machine away. I'm not eating any sugars and very low carbs. Midday, I get very bad slump and no energy. Yeah, because what happened is that's a withdrawal of caffeine. You will actually crash a bit. So that's why, sometimes in the afternoon, I would say like 4 hours after or 3 hours after, take a fresh organic coffee bean. Just take one or chew it. This way you can actually stable your energy. Or take like a little bit of creatine, 5 grams. It's not gonna hurt you. That's gonna actually repower your mitochondria. How can I heal pancreatitis, doc? Book a time with me. We can go over details, because your pancreatitis is very crucial. Without it, you can actually end up struggling quite a bit. Maurice, I'm 48 male. I don't do any exercise. I'm about 20 pounds overweight. I'm remulching my landscape. Nice. And my recovery HR 150 drops 15 points, but the remaining of the day my HR stays around 110. Start including some polyphenols to your diet, specifically polyphenols coming from organic cold press olive oil. Take some vasodilation. Vasodilation would be like nitric oxide. If you have a good yard size, grow your own arugula. And arugula would actually vasodilate your arteries. You need to actually increase your magnesium levels in your body, and that's the only reason your resting heart rate is so high. My resting heart rate, it goes in the low 48. Keeps fainting. Next, you need the trace minerals. Increase the trace minerals as much as possible. How can I stop panic attack naturally? Take L-theanine, Maria. How do I book it, dog, to talk to you? If you click on my picture profile up here, it's going to take you to my main page. On my main page, there is a website. If you click on my main page website, You can book an appointment, 30 minutes, an hour, and I can guide you through the whole protocol process. Insomnia is easily fixed. I did a video about insomnia, like a perfect stack. Usually insomnia is not so much about the supplement you take. Sometimes it's more, what you do the last 2 3 hours of the night. What do you do during the daytime? How do you kind of activate your proper circadian levels? So these are the questions that has to be asked. And the thing is, we have to find out, like, are you eating food to actually boost your mitochondria, or are you eating food where you're actually hurting your mitochondria or hurting your microbiome as well? Duke, where's the ball? Did you lose it? Is it still in the water? For having high blood pressure, how much magnesium you recommend a day and morning or evening? Download my ebook on high blood pressure, or download my ebook on how to saturate with magnesium, because to actually fix your high blood pressure you have to saturate with magnesium correctly. And if you don't saturate with magnesium, and it has to be only a specific kind of magnesium, you're never going to be able to actually fix your issue, because taking it once or taking it twice a day is not going to be sufficient enough, and it's a long process. Hey Praveen, how are you? I'll be booking a call with you, my friend. Sounds good, Sanchez. Let's have a chat. Yeah, we can go over everything in details. Duke, get the ball. Where's the other one? The yellow one. It's raining lots, and the fire is doing nicely. It rains and the sun comes out. It rains and the sun comes out. Let's check on the. Yeah, I think it's been going on for almost 2 hours. I think it should be pretty much cooked right now. Too bad that I have a small tent. I would have probably just kept working and finished the wall. Hey Pearl, how are you? Good afternoon. What kind of creatine do you take? Just normal creatine. There's only roughly about 3 companies that produces creatine, so they all use very similar process. There's no point of spending too much money on like a high-end, like they claim, a micro fiber or whatever it is. Just normal creatine is fine. All you need is about 3 grams per intake, would be plenty enough, and should be fine. What can I use for low B12? Before you actually use any supplement for low B12, you have to check your intestines. Why aren't they actually absorbing enough or proper B12? Because that's where pretty much your vitamin B12 is usually produced. Unless your diet unless you're onto more of a vegan diet, then that could be an issue. But there's no point of taking B12 supplement. I would actually be checking your intestines just to make sure you're absorbing correctly. So it's all about, not taking so much supplementation. Is actually look at your current diet, lifestyle. Do you believe in colostrum? Colostrum works not bad for gut lining. Very expensive product. So my question is, if you're able to buy it and you're able to actually afford it for the next 6 months to a year, then definitely use it. But if you're just gonna buy it for a month or two, you're just wasting your time and money. Blood work or appointment with you, which one is first? We can do both. Book a time with me. I'll understand exactly what's happening with you, what we need to work on, and what type of blood work can I get, and we can do a follow-up just to make sure you're following the program correctly. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Cheers. It's normal to flush when I take B3. Oh, 100%. Flush is part of the process. That's how you opens up your capillaries, and that's how it actually it lowers your controls your lipid. What protein powder do you use? I don't use any protein powder. I only use collagen, type 1 and type 3. I eat enough good meat that I don't use any protein. And I don't really believe in protein powder unless you can get your hands on some really good quality New Zealand, let's say grass-fed, grass-finished. Then yeah, I would say by all means go for it. Thank you, Prendy. Thanks so much for the comment. Have you ever been ball gauged? I don't know what you mean. Hey Duke, can I sit beside you? Who dropped this? Man, my hand hurts. It's all bruised up. Duke wants to play. But he lost the ball. He doesn't know where he put it. And we can't find it. Duke. Where's the ball? Duke. You wanna play, don't you? Where's the ball? Did you lose it? Is that how we play? Hey. What do you feed your what? Oop. Dig. What are you digging? Oh, you got it all over my shoes. That's his little section to play. What? Did you find it? Where's the bone? Where do you have it hidden? He's looking for his ball. I know. He lost it. He can't remember where. He has two of them. He has a red one, and I know it's up in the water. And there's a yellow one. Come on, find it. The yellow one, we don't know where it's at. Unless it rolled down all the way to the bottom. That's where I found it last week. And the red one is actually up in the pond. I have to jump in to get it. Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada here. Hey, cheers, Nicole. You're very close to me. I was in Calgary. Right now I'm in BC. Duke. Hey, did you find it? I got it in my hand. Yesterday, Duke stayed up late with me till about 1 in the morning. He wouldn't actually, in the middle of the night, he ended up catching a freaking, what do you call them? They're like these frogs are like massive. They almost weigh like a pound or so. They came out from under the deck. He was playing with it. Duke! He's trying to get himself tired. We couldn't play much today because it's been raining back and forth. I got it. Okay, here, let's go for a walk. Come with me. Let's go. Oh, there's snakes. Yeah, I took a couple pictures last week of a snake. Mostly garter snake, but they're not poisonous. It was roughly about a good 3 or 4 foot in size. It's like yellowish, black. It looked really nice. I did send a small video to you guys on TikTok. It lives right under the trailer, which is good. I think it will keep the mice away, and it'll probably keep some of the frogs away. Yeah, mountain frogs, they're pretty big actually. So yeah, I wanted to straighten up this section, but I'm out of hydraulic, and the guy that actually owns the excavator is supposed to come and give me some hydraulic fluid 2 days ago, and he hasn't came, so I don't want to take the chance and try to operate the machine and end up ruining something now. For me to go to town and grab some, they're actually closed right now over the weekend. So I'll just have to wait till he comes up. Not a German, what do you mean not a German Shepherd? What's something that can give the same energy pump like pre-workout? Caffeine, coffee. Do an espresso shot and add maybe about 2.5 grams of D-ribose. Duke, we're not gonna play right now. It'll be full of mud, and it's not sunny for you to dry up. Cute dog. Duke, no, we're not gonna go out and play in the water. Not now. Come on, bud. We can't. End up cutting the trees for Duke as well too, because he kept the leash getting stuck. So we got that going. It's a lot of work. We're almost there. No, we can't. You're gonna get wet. Okay, whatever. You wanna get wet? Get wet. Okay. Have fun. Let me put the leash on so you don't run off in the crown land. You wait, wait, wait. Ready? Set. There he goes. We'll sit and watch him. Tried your 3-egg mayo. It's really tasty. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome. That's good to know. That's great. I'm glad you actually liked it, Brenda. Yeah, it's. I think it's a nice little simple recipe, and it works really well. I just did some, on my first meal today with the steak. I think it has a nice little flavor. And it's a nice little simple recipe. What's in it? Just somebody asking. So the recipe just consists of 3 boiled eggs. Usually what I do with the 3 boiled eggs, I usually have them pre-cooked ahead of time, and I let them cool down in the fridge so they're nice and cold. Then I put 3 boiled eggs in the blender with roughly a couple tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, couple tablespoons of MCT oil, a little bit of Himalayan salt, some cayenne. You can put your own herbs if you want, and just blend it in, and that's it. And that's all it takes. It's a nice, good consistency, and it's nice to actually have it on top of your steak or anything you want. It's a very, very simple recipe. And if you end up boiling the eggs fresh, just make sure once you do the mayonnaise, just put it in the fridge so it cools down. Would be great. Duke must have seen. Oh, he's actually barking at the water because he dropped his ball. It's right in the pond. I haven't had a chance to get it for him. How would you go about bulking on carnivore diet? I feel like you have to eat so much meat. You cannot bulk on carnivore diet unless you have to actually include the carb load to actually give you that extreme pump looking. Now you can put on muscle mass on carnivore, but you're not going to be looking into a bulk phase because your body's usually depleted of water. Do you eat liver? I do eat liver, yes. I just, unfortunately, I can't get here. I don't trust the liver they sell here at the store, so I only get it from the farmer, and only when he actually has a fresh organs, I usually get it from him. Is a pre-workout bad? There's so many ingredients in it. I tell my brother to stop taking it. I would never touch any pre-workouts in my life. They're all can actually cause heart damage, and that's why they actually infuse them, or they put a lot of taurine to actually protect the heart from actually seizing up. So the best thing you want to do is as a pre-workout is maybe have like a small espresso shot. That's it. You don't need no heavy sugar, no heavy material in it, or anything you put in your system that can cause issues at all. And then most of the time, if you work out in an empty stomach, at least 3-4 hours empty stomach, 5 hours empty stomach, that would be the ideal scenario, because you actually have way more strength than to actually be working out on a full stomach. Because what happens is your body is trying to actually break down the food, so you're already losing a lot of energy, and on top of that you're trying to exercise, so it kind of defeats the purpose. But as an energy, having a nice espresso shot, maybe a little bit of D-ribose if you have to, or maybe you can even do a little bit of taurine if you want to, and that's it. Just keep it nice and simple. The simpler it is, the more effective for you. Pauline, thanks so much for the gifts. I appreciate it. What do you do if you experience a high heart rate? I would actually put magnesium under my tongue, and that's how you can actually come. So what happens is when you have a high heart rate, not resting, is because you have too much calcium. So the calcium contracts and magnesium relaxes. So technically, the body's giving you a sign telling you, hey, your body's not actually going into relaxation stages. And that's why the body end up seizing, or you end up having a heart attack, or you end up having some issues, is because you have way too much calcium, not enough magnesium in the body to actually balance correctly. So that becomes an issue. So that becomes an issue. Magnesium with vitamin B6, 100%. Yeah, P5P of version B6 would actually help for better absorption. Or you can take apple cider vinegar, or you can take taurine. All that stuff will actually help with the absorption of your magnesium correctly. Tips to improve sinus health and avoid infections. NAC, and acetyl-L-cysteine would be your best bet. Hey Maurice, weather report for Colorado, sunny and hot and dry. And here it's like nice and cloudy, and it's been raining. Just got back from Costco. No beef liver, no ground chicken, no grass-fed butter or bone broth. Wow. Do they usually have this stuff? I never seen any beef liver in Costco. I would never buy ground chicken either, JD. Just try to stay away from it because it's very highly inflammatory. If you want one of the best things, stick with the beef. Even thought if it's not grass-fed, as long as you don't you consume the fat too much, then you're good, because sometimes the fat does contain a little bit toxic material, because that's where all the toxins actually accumulate in the fat tissue. So if you can eat, let's say the beef lean, ground lean would be okay, and maybe add like a couple eggs or a piece of cheese on top. That will give you the fats you require. So this way you're actually more satiated, and you're not feeling, hungry 2-3 hours later. Ground chicks is inflammatory. Yes, anything when it comes down to turkey, grounded turkey or grounded chicken, it is highly inflammatory. The ratio omega-6 to omega-3 is almost 20-1. So that's why I don't like to actually eat that stuff. If you're actually grounding it yourself, it's good for both turkey and chicken. But if you actually get it already pre-grounded from the store, it's very highly inflammatory. So be careful. Should you avoid NAC if you have heart issue or anything else? No, you don't. NAC is actually good because it does increases your EPC's level for the arterial system. Dang it, love boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I would stay away from them. High inflammatory. I haven't had the chicken for almost right now 8 years, unless I can get them from a farm or pasture raised. Don't touch that stuff. Even organic. What is organic? Organic, they're still feeding them grains. Stay away from it no matter what. Stick with meat. Meat or fish. Fish is, if it's wild, is good. If it's not wild, just the protein is okay, but nothing more, nothing less. Thanks, Maurice. How is Duke? Duke's right behind me. He's barking. I just cut the trees. These two trees, these two big stumps, they're like 5 feet. We just cut them so he has a little bit more room so he can play. I have familiar hypercholesterolemia but don't want to take statins. What to do? The question is, how do you know you have hypercholesterolemia? If the doctor tells you so without doing proper testing, they're actually clueless. Sorry to say that. You got some cardio in today? We got quite a bit of things going. Yeah, it's been up early morning actually. We got we did cut some trees. We're trying to finish the front wall, but it's raining. I had to actually cover the machine so it doesn't go bad or stops working. Maurice, where do you live in BC? Those trees didn't chop themselves. Oh, well, I had to get my chainsaw out and I chopped them down, these two trees. There's one more there I have to take down still. I have a hard time swallowing red meat because you're overcooking it. Once you overcook the meat, it's going to be tough because you're drying it up possibly. Would you suggest using resveratrol and turmeric for muscle aches and pains? You could, but usually the only reason you have aches and pains is possibly you have too much oxalates. Pray for Lebanon. Do you think Israel will attack? Sorry, I'm not going to get into politics on here. I can get banned. My cholesterol is a little high. Any advice? Book a time. Let's talk about it to see whether your cholesterol is actually being oxidized or not. If it's being oxidized, I can definitely help you with it. If it's not being oxidized, there's no point of you taking statins. I take beef liver supplement from trace minerals. Is that bad? It's not whether it's bad. It depends on the ingredients. If it's dried, freeze dried, and it depends how much it has in it. Depends how much, how many ounces it actually they have within capsules. What to do when the sugar levels falls below the levels? That means, well, it's not whether it falls below levels. It depends whether you're actually getting the effect of hypoglycemia or not. Hey Maurice, my blood pressure has been dropping 105.66 after taking L-theanine. Thoughts? Yeah, L-theanine helps the body relaxes, helps the arterial system relaxes. It's supposed to do that. I thought have missed it. Not how is the copper with zinc going? I've been on for 2 months, still 3 milligrams. Yeah, the ratio 7-to-1. I have some chronic right elbow pain and lifting dumbbells. What would you suggest? Eliminate all oxalate foods, anti-nutrient foods. Usually inflammation in the joint, that's usually lack of D-ribose in the system. I would actually take nano curcumin. Grass-fed liver bovine 3000 milligrams. That sounds good. Inflammation as well. Turmeric has to be nano format. There's only one company in the UK that produces it. I haven't had a chance to put the link up on my website, but they're actually really, really good. It's called the turmeric.co. It does actually help with a lot of inflammation. I've been taking them for the past 2.5 weeks because I've had the same pain from lifting and heavy dumbbells and lifting, tree trunks and stuff like that, and the pain is completely eliminated. You look like the healthiest school in the wasteland. Best magnesium for arthritis and thoracic outlook syndrome. Yeah, you have to use magnesium ionic chloride during the daytime. Magnesium glycinate in the evening would be probably best. I've been grounding to help him. Grounding does help, especially if you're using like a mattress grounding, because it does actually allow you to rest for about 5-6 hours. Is that too low for healthy blood pressure or works for stress? For sure. No, it's not too low. Your body will always be balanced no matter what. You could never drop it below the numbers unless you're taking medications. Do you drink coffee? Yeah, I drink about probably 3 cups, sometimes 4. Yesterday I had 4 and I had mushroom coffee. I'm actually gonna go make one right now. I'm just waiting until Duke finishes his little play. What kind of turmeric? Go to the website. It's called the turmeric.co. They actually produce what is called like a nano turmeric process, and it's really good. It's all about the absorption rate. Coffee bad for heart health? Who told you that? So think of coffee. What is coffee made from, guys? Coffee is made from berries. Why would berries be bad for your heart? Have you ever heard of wild pan? No, I haven't. I'll maybe send me a message. I can check it, see what it's at. Haven't heard of it. Yeah, I've tried the mushroom coffee. I've been doing it every day. Actually, I do the mushroom coffee at night. For some reason, it does help me relax. Even though it has a small amount of caffeine, it still helps me relax, and it knocks me out into deep sleep, which is really, really good. And usually I use like the mushroom coffee. It's a latte version, and it actually I take about 3 teaspoons, a little bit of MCT. It has a little bit of coconut in it. It works incredible. I know some people are supposed to take it during daytime, but I've been taking it at night. It's actually working. My zucchinis that actually have so many flowers, and yet they're actually not pollinating or anything because there's no freaking there's no bees. It's too bad. How to lower your A1C? It's all in regards to your diet. Book a time with me. We can kind of go over your lifestyle and actually help you reduce it. It is a slow process as well too. What is the best way to eat turmeric powder for aches and joints pains? It's better to actually get it in a supplement. Even if you eat straight turmeric or make it your own, it's not gonna actually be as effective if you have the proper ingredients to actually mix it, or if it's at least 90 or 95% extracted. Yeah, the coffee, the mushroom coffee is good. I don't know which one you're using. I'm using the one here locally. I buy it, it comes from Calgary, actually. It's a local company that actually makes it. Really nice people. And they send me a couple bags. I've been trying them. They're actually really nice. I've tried a lot of mushroom coffee before, and I've tried a lot of mushrooms before. Never really felt a difference, never really worked or anything. For almost 5 years, I tried so many different kinds. So this one, when I got it, I'm like, you know what? If it's gonna work, it's gonna work for me at night. Even though it has caffeine. So let's see if either gonna keep me up all night or is actually gonna drop me and actually sleep. And I just took it, half-hour later, I'm out sleeping. And it's been like this for 2 weeks straight. You can pannulate your zucchini with a Q-tip. I tried doing that, and maybe I'm not catching them on a perfect timing or something because they're dying. Maybe I'll try that again. I think when it's nice and hot, they're like fully blown open, and I think maybe that's when I should do it, because right now they're half closed. And hopefully it would work. Come on, Duke, you're not stuck. The stump is so small. Everyday dose and max fit out of Wyoming. Okay, nice. That's awesome. If it's working for you, Michael, that's awesome. That's good to hear. Yeah, let's go free Duke. He's stuck again. I have to keep him on a leash. It sucks, but what can you do? Here, come this way. This way. Okay, go around. Okay, one more turn. Duke, one more. Come with me. Here, Duke. No. Duke, with me. Yes. There you go. Good boy. You got it. Tips for cleansing lymphatic system. You can use, the sauna. It's all about massaging. You can do zeolite, charcoal. There's a lot of things you can definitely add. There's a material out of Egypt. I've used it. It's called loofah. You can actually scrub your skin with it and actually stimulates your lymphatic system to be cleansed as well. If you can get something like that locally, that would actually work. You're done playing? You're done playing? No, he's not done playing. Okay, dig. Yes, dig. There you go. Duke wants to dig right now, as usual. Thank you guys for tapping the screen, getting all the likes and all of the support. There's Duke. There's that little tree the little stumps that I cut him. I was trying to make him into a seat. You have to lift the damn thing, it's heavy. Duke, dig. Go ahead. Straighten it up. I'm trying to straighten this section here. So either next year I'll put another greenhouse here, or maybe this is where I'm gonna put the small retreat unit. That would be nice, actually. Did you find anything? Gas and headache? What do you mean? Oh, from the excavator? I've been wearing a mask actually while I'm working the excavator, because I was trying to get one of the company to come and get it all done for me, and they're actually booked all the way till mid-August, and I can't wait. So I already got my water tank in. I got the hose all the way going from underground, 2.5-3 feet, all the way to the trailer. I just have to do all the connections and just test it out, and I hope everything is working. But since the excavator here, I'm trying to kind of utilize it as much as I could. I've already went through almost about 50 liters of gas, diesel, but we're out of fluids. So I haven't operated it for 2 days now, waiting for the guy to come and bring me some. I need some hydraulic fluids. I guess they don't use the machine as often. What'd you find, Duke? And I got my quad working today. I just have I have to lift it up a bit and do oil change on it so I can drive it. If you guys know how to do an oil change, let me know. Or else I'll have to look on YouTube and see how they get it done. So this way we can drive it up. Hasn't stopped raining. Duke, you're done? I'm gonna go check on the meat, see if it's cooked. I don't want it to be overcooked. You're not going inside the house like that. You're gonna get my tiny house dirty. And it's raining, you're gonna be... Look at him. He's having way too much fun. Jerry knows how to do oil change. Probably. I can't rely on Jerry and wait for him. JD. I gotta do it myself. Sometimes I can't rely or trust certain people anymore. But yeah, I'll figure it out. Duke, you're full of mud and dirt. Are you done? What bad habits to avoid to prevent heart problems? See, sometimes with heart problems, to avoid certain things, we don't know exactly other than, certain foods that causes inflammation. So the inflammation is what actually starts the cause of heart disease and other major issues. Who needs an excavator when you have Duke? Yeah, no kidding. He's doing a good job. Keep going, bud. That's your little exercise for the day. You're gonna build these muscles. I just hate having him on a leash all the time. I just want him to be out with no leash. I tried it again the other day. He likes to go wander. He likes to go wander. He's gonna get a beef tongue tonight. He's gonna have a nice big piece. He still loves to wander. I don't know why. I don't mind him wandering, but the thing is, I don't want him to kind of get hurt or end up running down a highway, or maybe a farmer does not like him and shoot at him. That's why I got him that collar. It's like bright red, 2 inches, so it stands out. Duke, why are you taking a rest? Something it is safer to be on a leash. At least he gets out with you. Oh, 100%, 100%. And it's all about keeping him safe. I tried the e-collar or the one that actually you can tease him and stuff. It doesn't bother him or nothing. The one that does sound as well doesn't bother him. I think he just, if he wants to do something, if he wants to actually, he's still curious, so he still kind of goes after little animals. So that's the problem, and you can't really take that away from him. It's very, very tough. Even though we do a lot of walks and sometimes we go up and hike, and he's still very, very curious. What you're getting the water dirty? How am I gonna drink from it now, Duke? Put him in your vehicle. I have a German Shepherd. Oh, I do put him in the vehicle all the time. Like, put him in the vehicle as in what? As in take him for a ride, or put him in the vehicle as in like his little kennel time out. Here, look, we got some strawberry. Look, check it out. There's some bare strawberries. You want it, Duke? Here. Let's make sure it's clean. Oh yeah, it's good. Here. Is it good? So we got a lot of wild strawberries here. Is it good, Duke? You like it? Yeah, he got, because when I was in the city, everywhere I go, I was actually taking him with me. I would go to like a lot of the stores, Home Hardwares and Cabela's and stuff, and he kind of got used to the idea. So now every time we go out, he wants to actually come. Every time I go somewhere, he wants to come. Yesterday, I actually went to Home Hardware to pick up some more pine, and I don't know how he actually managed to actually open the door. I think maybe because he bounced on it too much or something. So the lock on it came open. And when I came here, the door was like wide open. And I thought, oh shoot, I'm coming up the hill and all I see is the door being wide open. I'm like, oh shit, he went somewhere. And guess what? Just sitting on the deck waiting for me to come. He didn't even go outside when I wasn't here. So which is a good sign, which is a really good sign. I'm on farm. Mine has a boundary. He runs but never runs far. Love the strawberries. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the thing. For him, he keeps running. He will actually wander. As long as he can still see me, he will continue wandering. He will continue wandering. The moment he cannot see me, that's when he stresses and he wants to kind of come back, which is good. But still, sometimes he just takes off. I can't find him. He's somewhere in the bush looking at me, staring at me, and I'm actually just screaming his voice out actually, so he comes back. He obviously knows where I'm at. But yeah, we got a lot of strawberries here actually. He's been eating every day. I give him like at least a good handful, which is good. Duke, let's go inside so I can do my coffee and we can continue working. I think the rain has stopped. Come on. So after he plays and he does a lot of digging, he actually takes a break and he falls asleep. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Yes, they do want to see you all the time. Oh, 100%. 100%. Because when I took him, there's a place when I was in Calgary, it's called Nose Hill. And you can probably see as far as almost like a good 3-4 kilometers. He would run the whole thing all the way till the top, and you can barely see him, but he still sees me, so he'll keep going. He'll keep going. The moment he's actually over the hill, he actually comes back and look for me, which is good. Yeah, it's raining. That's why I stopped taking a break right now. So it just stopped right now from the rain. So I'm gonna get back and uncover the machine and start cutting again, and get that going right away. I know I've been here roughly about an hour. If I'm not busy later on, I'll come back. If not, then probably it's gonna be tomorrow. Okay, he wants to come in. Wait, back up for a sec. Hold on, let me take the leash out. Wait. It's full of mud. So let's go check on the beef tongue. I think it's cooked, this way I can take it off and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have to make a mushroom iced coffee now. Thanks. Busy dehydrating ginger and turmeric and plantain as well. That's awesome. Yeah, go for it. I think it'll be good. We're gonna check on the beef tongue. Let's see if it's cooked. I just got notified. I've been here like more than an hour. That's crazy. I have so much work to do on the farm. Oh, there is always a lot of work to do on the farm, which is really nice. It never ends. Oh, damn thing is hot. Let's check it out. I think it's ready. The beef tongue I think might be ready. Oh yeah, look at it. It looks good. It's been cooking for the past like 2 hours or so, while it's been raining. The fire is out too. I don't need to add any more wood. Name of your books. I have a lot of books on my website. Go check it out. I've written a lot of ebooks, from high blood pressure to the cheat books to heart arrhythmia. There's a lot of different ones. There's ones for diabetes, one for weight loss. Definitely check it out. Okay, it's starting to rain hard again. Duke! See if I'll come in. So yeah, I wanted to finish the front wall. Got most of it done. Duke, you're full of mud, bud. You're full of mud. You're gonna get the tiny house dirty and the walls dirty. Maurice, I couldn't make it yesterday for the live. Can I buy the recording? Jackie, send me an email because I'm gonna do another. I couldn't get the recording. The company wouldn't give me the recording for some reason. But what I'm gonna do another meeting next Saturday, but it's gonna be in regards to type 2 diabetes. Maybe because I know there's about 6 people that missed it. Unless maybe I can do another one on same topic of cholesterol. So you guys tell me what you want. I know I just put another one for this upcoming Saturday. Oh, I have a tiny house too. Oh, that's awesome, Teresa. Where are you at? Yeah, I'm trying to finish this unit. So we got most of it. The ceiling. I have the travel trailer attached. I'm just gonna do frame around the window and the door. Got the side done. I'm trying to finish the front as well. Got most of it done. This section and that section. I was just gonna start on the top, but it's been raining. Oh, that's awesome. So I have the big sliding window in the front. I have the little 4x4 window. And I got this one here. So it's almost, it's getting there. It's getting there. I think you should do both. Split the time. Yeah, maybe I can do both. The problem is just so I can actually have enough time for Q&A. What are you cooking on? So what I'm cooking is a beef tongue. It's right on the wood stove, as you guys can see it running. It's been going on for about 2.5 hours. It's almost done. I should actually remove it. Just gonna wait till the fire's out. It's just raining right now. I have lots of windows and French recycled all of them. Oh, 100%. That's the best way to do it. All these doors that I bought, Teresa, they're all from old renovations. I actually called in, and I like the wood material because what I can do, I can just refinish them. And I'm actually getting some cedar, so I'm gonna actually put cedar all across the framing. So this way it kind of gives it a little bit different color. Are you carnivore? I've been carnivore for 10 years. So that's what I'm gonna do. So all that frame up on the windows and stuff's all gonna be a cedar all across, and I think it gives it a little look. It's funny because while I was actually making this wall, there was like 2 pieces of mixed fur. As you can see, look at the coloration difference between the fur and the non-fur. The fur one is beautiful because they have fur inside the travel trailer. And I like the natural color. True, it gives it a nice finish, and it's unique. Each piece is very unique. Like as you can see, the ceiling as well too. I end up getting 2 pieces of fur mixed in with the load. But it does give it, and the older it gets, the nicer it becomes as well too. So that's why I really don't want to paint it. Don't want to do anything. I just want to leave it as natural as possible. I know the bottom part of it, at least like as high as 4 feet, I was gonna actually stain it because I know sometimes Duke will come, he'll be full of, let's say, mud or anything is gonna get him dirty, but I'll just wipe them clean, should be fine. Once I'm done this, then I can maybe spend a little bit more time outside. But at least the whole place is done, the installation is fully completed, which is good. We got the water line going, just have to kind of do the connections, and that's it. That's it. We'll see how it goes. I just have to finish the front, strengthen one of the roofs, the posts, and see how that goes. Okay, guys, I do have to get going. But what I'll do is I'll send another email because I was gonna actually have a class this upcoming, because I'm gonna do a class every single Saturday. I was looking to get at least 10 to 20 people, and we did get roughly about 20 people that showed up, but few of you guys could not make it because of the timing. So you guys let me know. Usually the timing is roughly about 7 a.m. I'd rather do it every Friday than being a Saturday, like Friday morning would be ideal, I think. My time, 7 a.m. Central would be probably like 10 a.m. Eastern. I know some webinars, a lot of people, they do them unpaid for free, but what happened is there's always a catch behind it, so they can always sell you something. I'm not here to sell you guys anything on the webinars. That's why it is a paid webinar, just so I can cover the cost of the room, but it's just going to be strictly educational on specific topics. So last week when we did one on cholesterol, just going to be on that specific topic, how you can overcome cholesterol, how to fix it, how to look after it, how to prevent it from oxidizing. Beef tongue is steamed 4 hours, tasty. I think 4 hours is not bad. It's just what happened is with the temperature that it actually hits with the wood stove, I think it'll be overcooked. And I don't like to actually be overcooked. I like to actually still have like a slight chew to it, which is nice to have. Yeah, I know. I never can see everyone else's comments, just my own. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that, Michael. So what happened is on YouTube, most of the questions that are coming in, Michael, they're all coming in from TikTok as well too. So I get a lot of questions showing up on TikTok, and a few questions they come on YouTube, but some of the questions are not shown. And I kind of keep the recordings on both, so this way anybody that misses it up. Hey, don't do that, please. I have that covered for a reason. Duke. Let's go see what he's doing. I told you don't play with that. That's for the septic tank, buddy. So I can finish it. Get out of here. Why are you doing that? Oh, Michelle. Sorry. Sorry for messing up your name, Michelle. So must be most there. Oh, he catches like at least every other day he catches one. It's crazy. Duke. Yeah, I gotta take this in. It's very, very hot. I have to get something to actually get it. How to fix type 2 diabetes? Type 2 diabetes. I have a webinar happening this Saturday on type 2 diabetic. Why don't you sign up for it? And I'll cover everything, how you can fix type 2 diabetes and everything in details. So probably that would be the best thing to do. Because for me to kind of give you an answer here, what the answer gonna be, there's no such thing as one quick answer to kind of tell you and it's fixed. There's actually a series of certain things you have to do, whether it's a supplementation, but most of the time it's a lifestyle, and it's all in regards to inflammation. It's for my aunt. I will tell her, yeah, definitely get her to join. The meeting would be great, and we can definitely go over everything in details, because last weekend I had a class in regards to cholesterol. So this week coming up is going to be strictly on type 2 diabetes. See ya, Maurice. Good to see you. Likewise, Michelle. I know I can't see you, but thanks so much for correcting me in regards to your name. Definitely have an awesome weekend, awesome Sunday. You guys, I do have to get going. I'll send another email out for that type 2 diabetes class for this upcoming Saturday. I might maybe change it to Friday. I think that would be probably best, and we can go from there. In the meantime, you guys have a nice Sunday. Cheers.